Does anybody object if I talk a wee bit about the RUC here? They were an emotional outfit for us anyway. But anyway, can I say this? I had a number of personal experiences of the RUC, and it's one of the reasons why we do need absolutely a new police service throughout Ireland. You know, people in the south can reflect on the Gardaí and all that, but I'll talk a wee bit about the RUC. I didn't like them, right? And they didn't like me. In fact, on one occasion, I was being imprisoned, right? On a fabricated charge. I went to the Crumlin Road, and I says to the Belfast man, he says, "What are you in for?" I told him. I says, "But I'm innocent." He says, "So's everybody in here." But anyway, on the way to the jail, I had been remanded in custody from Cookstown Courthouse. So now I found myself in a car with 3 RUC men. I was handcuffed in the back to this dude, and he said to me on the way to the jail, "You're going to have a bad summer." So I didn't engage him, but they drove towards Tombridge and the M2, and believe it or not, it shows you the level of threat I really was. They stopped at a shop for ice cream. Right? So anyway, I spoke for the first time, Joe, and I says to the passenger who was getting out, the driver, he guarded the car with a high-powered rifle, whose calibre I'm unfamiliar with. But anyway, he went into the shop, and I says, "Make that 4 ice creams," right? "Make that 4 ice creams." So your man turned around, he says, "What did you say? What did you say?" I says, "Make that 4 ice creams." So he spends 3 or 4 minutes footering about in the shop, and he comes back out empty-handed. He says, "They refused to serve me." Oh! So I says to him, "Sure, give me the money. Give me the money."